Hey everybody, it's Miss Krista. I was just going to show you guys how to log into ACT WorkKeys and how to navigate around a little bit in this specific platform. Okay, so what you'll do is you should get an email that is prompting you to sign into your account. So you'll just click on that link, and once you get to this login screen, you will type in your email address, and I've already typed mine in before, so I could just click on that. Now I'm just type it in. You have to make sure you spell it right, because if you spell it wrong, it's not going to let you in. Okay. And then you can click Remember Me as long as this is your personal computer, or you just share it with like your family members. It's fine. You do not want to do that on a public computer, all right? If you've been through my CAT 100 class, you know that you'd never want to click Remember Me or save my password on a computer that you share with people that you don't know. I'm going to click Sign In. Yours is going to look like this. It may have this little pop-up or it may not, so you can just change the date on there. Just click update. It doesn't really matter. It just gives you how many days until the end of the quarter, so we don't have to have that accurate. All right, so a few things. In this blue bar right here, you can click down, and depending on what class you are in with me, you will navigate to that class. Okay, once you're in the class that you're supposed to be in and you verified it right here, you're just going to click Next Task right here, and you will answer these questions. This is a placement test. So obviously I'm just guessing so you can see what's next. All right, so I finished my placement test and now it looks like this. It says, oh, I got 25% right. Okay, so it's telling me to review this quiz. I do want to review it just to see what I got right and what I got wrong. You can just click right here on review. And it tells you the incorrect answer, and then if you have a question on why that's incorrect, you can always ask me. We're not going to reset it, but you can do that only a couple of times, so just be careful whenever you reset those that you know that you've studied it and you're going to try again. Okay. All right, so once you click Done Reviewing, at the bottom of there is a spot that says Next Task. I just went to the homepage because I messed up and clicked on one of these different ones. So if you can do that. You can always go home if you need to right here. As long as it's blue, that means it's selected. So then we'll go to Next Task. And then if you need it to read to you, it will read to you. You have to click on this microphone. And then you click on this little pointer guy, and then we click that. Her voice is a little bit boring, but it's very helpful if you need it, okay? So it says Welcome Workplace Documents Level 3. I can turn that off. I can stop it. I can make it go away, move it around. So just know that is available to you if you need. There's another thing that you can do. You can, it will give you picture definitions of some words and actual word definitions of some words. So what I have to do is first I have to push stop. I have to click off the pointer, and then I will click and drag my mouse to highlight the word. See how all these pop up now? So I can click right here. There's a dictionary definition that pops up, a follow. Tells you all the different meanings of that word if you don't know what that word means. Same thing with the picture. There you go. So there's a picture definition of what that word means. Okay, that's helpful sometimes for sure. If you want this little box to go away completely, you just click this guy again. So on, you see, and then off. So after I've read this, you rate your confidence. If you really feel good about this, if you don't feel good about it, or if you really have no idea what it's talking about, you would just click that one. Okay, so I feel okay about what's said here. So I'm just going to click Finish Task. And then I'm going to go to Next Task. And this is kind of where you get into the nitty-gritty of actual lessons, right? So that first one was just kind of like an overview. This is an actual lesson where you're going to read it or have it read to you using that reading feature. There's also a few other features. If you want to take notes, there's scrap paper. You can highlight. If you need to remove that highlight, you can do that. There's a notes page and a bookmark if you want to be able to go back to that, okay? So then you're just going to rate your confidence again. And once you go through all of these, it says 2 out of 8. So once you go through all 8 of them, I'm going to show you what comes next. Then you would go to the quiz, okay? So after you've done all 8 of them, it'll even give you some practice questions. Then you're going to go to the level 3 quiz, which is right here, okay? And you're going to start quiz, take the quiz, all that good stuff. But let me rewind for just a second and show you guys the practice questions. Okay, these are for level 3. Now remember, they'll automatically pop up on your home screen once you get there. I mean, you can always navigate to them, but on your home screen, when you click Next Task, you'll go through all the lessons. After the 8 tasks, then it will give you practice questions, and then you'll take the quiz. Practice questions are really great because you can answer these as many times as you want to. You can ask as many questions as you need to ask about these practice questions. These are going to help you tremendously because they're very similar to the quiz. All right, don't worry about this time. This time does not matter at all. It's just telling you this is how long you're taking on this one. And it's good information for Miss Krista to have too. So you just read. Oh, there's even some hints sometimes. Sometimes they're good hints and sometimes they're not that great. So if I think the answer is B, I'm going to click confirm, and it actually is B. So it just says correct. If I did not choose B, it would have said incorrect, and it would not give you an explanation. You actually have to go back through there and try to figure out the explanation on your own. And this is where I'm going to come in handy, okay? If you have questions about why one answer is right and why the other one is wrong, that's when you are going to ask me, Ms. Krista, I don't understand this. Can you please help me? Okay, once you're done practicing, you just click up here and done practicing. And it will tell you how many questions you got to and what percentage you got right. Right, so you can review those again if you want to. You can review all of them again. Just a really good thing to know. So those are the basics of WorkKeys, how to kind of navigate the website. I promise you it will get easier once you have been in there for a little bit. At first, it might seem a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry, it gets easier, and I promise it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So I think that's it. Y'all don't laugh at my crazy recordings. Okay, bye.